Stupidity and price controls. Yeah, Kamala Harris's first economic plan, the first thing she put out is basically price controls to combat inflation. Now, this is an idea that is so stupid that it's almost, I don't believe it. I almost am like, nah, they're just going to say that. They're just saying it to get themselves elected. But then, you watch some of her videos and you say, maybe she is that stupid. This is out of the communist playbook, price controls. Let me give an example. Okay. You don't like this liberals. I don't like the higher price of gasoline. You remember Maxine Waters? Remember Maxine Waters threatening to socialize the oil companies? This was back during the Bush administration. Didn't like it when oil prices went up above $3 a gallon. Remember when that first happened? Well, you know what? Let's go to some countries that have price controls on gasoline. Let's go to Iran. You know how much they pay per gallon of gasoline in Iran? 11 cents. Libya, 12 cents. Venezuela, 13 cents. Now, wow, that must be awesome. You know what? How many people now, after hearing what they pay for gasoline in those countries that utilize price controls, how many people want to move there? Yeah, I didn't think so. Again, our whole southern border is being flooded by people from Venezuela. What? You don't like your 13 cent a gallon gasoline? That'd be awesome, huh? There's a difference, between how the free market works and these people that forever think that they have some sort of control or they can actually commandeer an economy and set prices and make it all work properly. And to be honest, this is both sides of the coin. How many millions of examples have I given over the years here on the program? I was actually interviewed this morning. I was doing a radio interview and actually brought up subsidies again, which is a kind of a price subsidy, price control, price subsidy. I want to get the price down. I'm going to give you money. It doesn't get the price down. The price only goes up. Student loans, our student loans example, and student aid, colleges and universities. Ever since they started subsidizing colleges and universities, what happens? Price goes up. Anytime you subsidize something, the price is going to up. Anytime you try to control the price for something, what's it going to do to the overall economy? We've had other examples of price controls. You got rent controls in cities, right? Rent controls, rent stabilization. Yeah, apartments being taken off the market in New York City. Landlord would rather keep it empty than rent it out because he's going to lose money based upon what the government is dictating he can charge for that. The free market works every single time it's tried. Again, this is right out of the communist playbook. You like food lines? I don't like food. You remember back from the 80s, you used to see those videos from a Soviet grocery store with the empty shelves everywhere. You want to be eating government cheese and get your allocation of meat and bread. Well, that's what price controls do. They cause shortages. If a farmer is told how much he can charge for whatever crop he can, and he realizes that, hey, you know what? If I go out and work the fields and provide for my crop, I'm going to lose money. Is that farmer going to go ahead and do that? No, he might do it, but then again, turns around, he'll sell it on the black market. Well, you think people are going to produce meat and eggs and chicken and tomatoes if they're going to lose money on them? No. The average costs that are being paid by businesses right now, they've risen just as much as the costs charged to consumers. I run a business, obviously not an agricultural business. My costs haven't gone up. Of course they have. my costs haven't gone up. And I'm limited, and I'm in a very competitive business. I haven't raised my prices. It's a different dynamic. Just work harder. But when you're dealing in commodities, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How do you make money? How do you make it work? You can't. You can't. Again, this is just flat out dumb as a box of rocks. Price controls for food. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.